I don't know how many times I've been out in the community and somebody will tell me somebody told them about me. And then somebody will tell me, I'm praying for you. I hear it daily. That's why we're still here. Because people feel represented. And people know that even though this is early, even though we are only completing our first term, that we have worked hard to make sure that we are showing up and delivering for St. Louis, but not in a silo and not by ourselves. We are doing this work with other elected officials. We got plenty in the room. Where are elected officials? That raise your hand, all of our elected officials. Y'all say hello to Mayor. Where's Mayor Sharon Pace, City of Northwoods? We are right here in this space. This is Northwoods. And we have Mayor L. Jones is back there. First City of Ferguson. What's your yes, but where's your Velda City. And you all, I just, being able to work with and we had a couple more just left. Mayor Brian Jackson and Mayor McGee just left. Y'all know my dad back there. And we also do this. Yeah. And we got my family here. Where's my family? And we do this work with organizations and groups. So we got folks that belong to orgs that's in the house. You belong to an organization, raise your hand. And we do this work with our unions. We had some unions here that had to leave. They were here to represent the unions. So we do this work with community members, with our youth, with students, with folks throughout the community, our elders, our veterans, just groups all throughout. Yeah, shout out to the veterans. We do this work with activists. So we don't want to do this work just us because we think that we have all the answers. We want to do this with the entire community because it affects the entire community. So thank you all for continuing to show up and support. I tell you, 4 years ago, I didn't know that I would ever be here. What tonight is, I didn't see this. 6 years ago, I definitely didn't see it. And before that, I didn't even know I was going to run for office. So ever in my life. So to be here now, re-election. So not only am I the first black woman to go to Congress and represent in the state of Missouri, but now I will be the first one to ever be re-elected. All of the firsts that are in the room is just some amazing firsts. I know Ella Jones is the first black woman. Melda, you're the first black woman from Velda City?
Well, not the very first, but I did take the seat.
You took the seat. And then Sharon, the first black woman, mayor for Northwoods. And yeah, Leah Ferguson. So there are so many, and there's so many other firsts in the room. We don't do it to be first. I know I can speak for the mayor. We don't do it to be first. But if it happens, we'll take it. But we take that and we realize that we have that. We stand at the door. The door is open. We stand at the door holding it open for the next and for more. But not only do we stand there holding the door open for more, because let me tell you, that's what they've done for me. But not only that, sometimes we got to reach and say, get in there. And so, and so that's what we're doing for some other folk. So some of y'all getting thrown through the door because it's your time too, or your time is coming, and we recognize that, and it's up to us to make sure we don't keep all the secrets to ourselves.
No.
How to run, how to get the grant, how to do all of those things. We don't keep that to ourselves. we give that to the community. Now that we have the information, we pass that on. Yes. Why? Because you deserve it, because it's yours, it should be yours, and because we love you and we got to make St. Louis thrive. And St. Louis only thrives if the people do it. We can't look to other folks to do it for us. Folk in Louisiana ain't coming to save us. You know, ain't nobody in Maine coming to check for us. You know, we got to do it right here. We got to save our own, not only the first district, but save our state. So because of you all, I am, and I just honor you for every single dime, every single dime. I mean, every one. Because we don't get the big money, but that's all right. We get enough to organize.
You did get the big money for St. Louis. Yes, you did.
And let me say this: when we were running, I said I would not take one dime of corporate PAC money, not one dime. Now that I've been in Congress almost 2 years, we still have not taken one dime, and we won't. Someone told me I was naive for not taking corporate money. For those that do, that's on them, especially, you know, our black and brown folks, our other marginalized community members. If that's what they take, that's on them. Right. I've even heard some say, look, this is reparations. So if whatever they want to do with that. But me personally, it's my value system, and it came from my dad. He said, don't you take a dime.
Okay. Where's my blood?
He said, don't be accountable to anyone but the people.
That's right.
So,
and that will not change. Folks say you start to change when you get in. That's not going to change with me. We did it without it. We can continue to do it without it.
Right.
As long as you all continue to support and show up, as long as you all are able to come in and help us knock doors and do all of those things to help us get reelected, then I can go back and do the work for St. Louis over and over again for the next 2 years. And so let me say this: whether we take the House, whether we keep the House tonight or in the next few days or not, whether we expand the U.S. Senate or not, regardless of what the playing field looks like, we gonna fight like heck. Regardless of what it looks like. So, if the Democrats win the House, and if we expand the Senate, and if everything is looking good, then we're gonna set Biden up to be able to sign a whole bunch of stuff, and that'll be amazing, and we'll get that stuff across, and you all, you know, there will be so much more. But I'll still be fighting for other things too, because, you know, they want to give us some, but I want all, because we've been waiting too long. So but if we don't, and if we're in a situation where insurrectionists win a bunch of races tonight and tomorrow, over the next couple of days, and if I have to be in Congress, me and my colleagues in Congress, with folks that have hate for us, that choose violence. First of all, you don't have to, let me just say this, you don't have to worry about my security. You know where I'm from. Let's start with that. That's right. But it just means that then our fight will look different. Our fight will look different because we got to make sure that they know that we're not giving up and that we're going to keep pushing for the things that St. Louis needs. So I just want you to know that either way, I'm going to fight. And I get to fight because you all keep throwing me back up there saying, go again. So I can fight because when you said I will, you know, you win again. When you said you show up to vote, then that just tells me that, oh, the way that I'm fighting, you cool with. So I'm going to keep doing that. But not only that, you all, this time, we're going to do so much more. We purpose to be better. We purpose to grow. We purpose to learn more and to bring and to deliver more. Last time we were still trying to find out where the bathrooms were. Last time we had an insurrection. We had an impeachment. We had all of these things. Goodness. It was COVID. So these were a little, this time we get to start, we have a foundation to start with. And so we plan to do so much more. So be looking out for those things that come. And to those of you that would like to collaborate with our office, we want to collaborate and work with you. We want to partner with you all over this district. So at the end of the day, no matter what happens, St. Louis is one. Yeah. And we're going to fight with Tashara Jones, our mayor on our side, our mayor of the city. We're going to fight with all of our St. Louis County mayors next to us and alders and council people. We're going to fight with hopefully our new Board of Alder president in the city, Megan Green. We're going to fight with hopefully Cori Bush Valentine.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Do it.
We get to fight next to all of our Democrats down the line. That's the work that we plan to do, you all. So thank you for being here. Thank you for loving on us. I love you. Your Congresswoman loves you, and this is only the beginning. I plan to work harder and work so much more for you all. So thank y'all.